Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense are hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered, pick up the first. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's reeled in. It's Ballard. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. On the ground, it's Richardson. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got a man, it's Ballard. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Tulsa comes out of the break ready to go to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Alford. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, and you open it up for the passing game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the move from inside his... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Alford. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grab near the marker. It's Booker. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tulsa! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this.
It's a seam wide open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive.
He's loose. It's a running room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Steps away to find some room. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete on the right side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, They got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Alford. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Safe completion on the screen. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Alford. Hauls it in. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ballard. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Owls want to pick up the tempo. Quick catch on third down. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They just keep firing. hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, a lot of space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just...
Touchdown, Owls! Excellent pass by the back on the option. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Alfred. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Speeding down the left side. Oh, he's got some touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Makes the grab outside. It's Henry. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
You know, it's easy to catch the football, but it's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
They'll give it to the back. Makes one man miss. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And the Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the heat. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that 1st down.
Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good timing on the quick out. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Trucks. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Rushes on him. Fires downfield. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Alford. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down with it.
It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Pulls it in. It's Sands. Powers through. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Messer. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He might want another play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Messer. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the single back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Sands. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much.
There he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it. It's Sands. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Smashes it between the uprights. All tied up now in the final stages of this one.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Looking to throw, it's Alford. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up second down.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He rifles one deep to the left. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Off the play fake. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Catch is made at the 15. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Using his legs, it's Richardson. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We'll get it started here in overtime. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Ernie on the Jets. Defense has it. If he takes it all the way, they win the game.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
It's so nice